Hey y'all, what's up, y'all? I want to do a quick live of some updates regarding the investigation and case of Shanquella Robinson. And we're going to do some quick updates and we're going to also listen to what her father had to say. Her father did a brief interview on another platform, which I'm going to give a shout out to, and I'm going to play that a little bit later. And so we're going to kind of listen to what the father had to say and kind of get caught up with this case. Okay, this case was presented to me yesterday. I seen it as it went viral, just like everybody else seen it. So I'm still trying to catch up with everything and trying to make sure I steer clear of all the misinformation, all of the rumors that's going out there because it is a lot. And it's a lot of information that's out there surfacing. So I'm trying to make sure I gather everything of importance and facts and present it to y'all and not just go off of a lot of the rumors and stuff we hear. But anyway, let me give y'all a shout out before we get started and do a mic check 1 2 1 2 and make sure you guys can hear me. So drop a one and let me know if you guys can hear me. And what's up to everybody out there? I know it took me a long time to come back because I only come back to serve a purpose. I only come to YouTube to serve a purpose. And that purpose would be hopefully to help get some answers for the family, some justice, and to make their name and their case known to everybody, to do my part. Okay, so if it and I'm not gonna say that these other cases is irrelevant because it is, but a lot of times when it's a case that pretty much go viral, it's like in your face. You don't have to look for it. It's right there. It's in your face. And if you have a heart like me and a purpose, you're gonna do your best to help out in any way you can to spread awareness. So that's why I'm back. So hey y'all, I miss you guys. You know, y'all always free to reach out, send me an email, send me emails of cases that you guys want me to look into and talk about and things like that. But like I said, when these cases go viral, they pretty much in your face. You don't have to look for them. And when you able to see videos like what we seen, you can't help but to want to get involved some way, somehow, right? Is it just me or is it how it is? But anyway, before I move on, let me do a mic check. Drop a one if you guys can hear me. I'm in a different setting, so I don't know how the volume is. I don't know if I'm echoing. I don't know anything. So I'm strictly going off of you guys' response. So let me know how it sounds where I am before I play this first video. Let me know how it sounds. Okay, so we got a few updates too I want to talk about. Because there was a lot of stuff that I didn't really cover in that last video. I said I didn't want to put too much in the video. I wanted to be able to come to go live and be able to touch base with y'all and be able to actually have those things to talk about because of course my mind be racing. Y'all know me. I be having a lot of stuff um that be on my mind. My mind be racing. So to do a quick update in regards to this case, there has been said that that video that we all seen go viral, it's been said that that's not the only video that's out there. In fact, it's another video that's out there and it just haven't been released to the public where it actually shows another girl, a light-skinned girl, which goes by the name of Winter Donovan. And I'm gonna show you guys in 1 second. So there's a video showing that she also attacked um, Shanquella, and that she also and that this video might be the actual cause of death. Okay, and so this girl right here, light skin, blonde hair. From my understanding, there's another video going around. Okay, well, not really going around because it haven't been shown to the public, but the FBI do have it. Okay, so I'm also going to show you guys that the FBI have all the footage, they have all the information, and they're investigating this case as well. All right, you guys. So it's been said that this girl right here, who goes by the name of Winter Donovan, um, also fought Shanquella. Okay, let me kind of blow it up a little bit so you guys can see. These were the six people minus one who she was on a trip with. Okay, mine is the other one, Nas, which I'm pretty sure I think he go by Nas or Nez or whatever his name is. We'll find out later, but I'm pretty sure you guys already heard his side of the story. He did lives and it's been shared, went viral, stating that he was not actually there during the assault. He came afterwards. If you guys want to, I could play a clip of that later on. And it's not a long video, so I can actually play that video later on. But these are the people that she went on the trip to Cabo with, minus one. This is her best friend, her quote unquote supposed to be best friend, Khalil, down here at the bottom. This is Malik. This right here is the girl that we actually see in the video going viral, Dejanay, that attacked her, right? And so it's been rumored to be another video that the feds have, that the FBI have, sorry, two different divisions, that the FBI have that supposedly shows Winter attacking her and Winter, I guess, kicking her or hitting her in her spine, and that being actually the cause of her death. So, like I said, that's allegedly, okay? Um, but yeah, shout out to you guys for going hard and getting these pictures. It's also been said that a lot of these people have been friends for 10 years, for approximately 10 years. Okay. And she was pretty much new to the pack. I don't know if you guys heard it. So you can see the relationships that they had. You can see the relationships between Winter and Dejanay. And so she was pretty much new to, I could say, they wolf pack. She was pretty much new to their wolf pack. And for those who don't know the story, don't know what I'm talking about, please go back and watch my video that I just dropped earlier today, and it pretty much outlines the story. And let me just ask y'all this: can y'all imagine going somewhere, going on vacation, going out the country, somewhere beautiful like Cabo, with people that you thought was your friend, and end up not coming back? Everybody packed up, left, went back home, went back to the States, and left you there to die, or left you there dead. Like, could you imagine going, and I'm pretty sure, planning this vacation, you thought about everything that you wanted to do, all the luxury that you can have while you're there, the chef, the house, the chef, all the amenities and everything that you have set up. And it didn't turn out like that at all. At all. So, like I said in my video, this is another case of everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner. Rest in peace, Mo 3. This is another case of keep your God close and your foes even further. I'm telling you, because we seeing this all too often. We seeing this all too often. So, anyway, like I said, this is alleged that these girls been friends for years. These girls been friends for years, 10 plus years. Okay. And she's pretty much new to this wolf pack. And you really have to watch these new people, these new friendships. You really have to be careful of your day ones. So you really have to watch these new people, these new friendships. Okay. But here's where we are with this case right here, y'all. Here is where we at. Bear with me, y'all know I ain't did this in a while. Here is where we are. Yes, it is so sad.
Of the viral video that is making us ask more questions about the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman.
I don't know what
Was found dead in Cabo, Mexico, nearly 3 weeks ago. Her parents say she'd gone there on a trip with friends, but what happened next? We first told you
Can y'all hear the video? I'm gonna restart it because I'm not sure if I had the volume set. I'm gonna go ahead and restart it. I hate to play it if y'all can't hear it.
Last Friday night. Well, since that story aired, the headline has gotten lots of attention on WBTV.com and with celebrities and blogs asking questions. Well, tonight, the FBI tells WBTV it has its hands on a graphic video that her family says could help find answers. Our Brandon Hamilton is live outside the FBI headquarters in Charlotte tonight. So, Brandon, what do you have?
Well, Molly, that video you mentioned has now gone viral on social media. In fact, the feds have also told me they have their hands on that same exact video, which is why tonight we are outside the FBI. Now, Shanquella Robinson's family tells me that video is key to proving she did not die from alcohol poisoning, which is what they were originally told. But I do want to warn you tonight again, Shanquella's family wants you and investigators to see this video. It is very graphic. Nearly 2.5 weeks since Shanquella Robinson's death, her family still doesn't know what happened to her.
We're not going to stop until we get to the end of it.
I get to the bottom of it.
We're going to get to the end of this.
No, it's not going to happen, No, I've been crying, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
Last Friday night, Bernard and Salamandra Robinson sat down to talk with me one-on-one. They said they believe their daughter's death was a result of foul play. But how and why? 5 days after that interview, we now know this viral video on social media could lead to an answer. That's at least what the Robinsons are hoping. It is graphic and shows an apparent fight. We've blurred some parts because right now we want to be clear. No one has been charged with any crime. But Shanquella's parents say it is her in the video, and the FBI in Charlotte tells WBTV the video has their attention. Quote, the video was referred to the FBI and we encourage anyone with related photos or video to contact the FBI. Shanquella's family also provided this, a copy of her death certificate. They say this document shows foul play. Severe spinal cord injury was one of the causes of death listed.
It's in God's hands, and God gonna give her justice. God gonna give me justice. I'm a praying man. I serve the Lord.
And Molly, I do want to reiterate that video again that you just saw is the new information tonight that the FBI has their hands on it. Now, as far as information in general, it has been hard to get an answer. I did reach out to the Mexican consulate multiple times today, and finally late tonight, I was told to contact the embassy. Right now, they are closed, so I will be reaching out again tomorrow. Again, those answers that Shanquella Robinson's family is looking for, we are asking again. Now, you can see that full interview from Friday on our website at WBTV.com. We're live tonight in Charlotte. Brandon Hamilton, WBTV, on your...
I know they probably gonna strike this video just for this clip right here, so I had to pause it and say something. But yeah, the FBI is looking into this case, and I believe that with the Mexico embassy, I believe that they already know that this is a high-profile case. A lot of celebrities have been talking about it. It has been, it have went worldwide. Everybody is talking about it. It has been trending for days now. Everybody is talking about this. So they know that their backs will be up against the wall. They have to work with the FBI. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. I got a cold. They have to work with the FBI and they have to get this resolved. Like, they have to really do a thorough investigation, which to me, the proof is in the pudding, in the video. You see exactly what happened to her in the video. And like I said, from my understanding, and like I said, it's alleged. That's not the only video. It's an extended version. I don't know if the video was paused, if it was stopped and restarted. But from what I'm hearing now, that they actually have a full clip of the video, more than what we actually see. And in this video, allegedly, the other girl, Winter, who was on vacation with them, she attacked her as well. Okay. So I'm thinking I know a lot of people say, well, they was in Mexico. They don't care about us. They don't care about what happens to this girl, but they have the whole world watching. They have the whole world watching. The FBI is behind this case. So I'm gonna at least be hopeful. I'm gonna be hopeful and just, believing that something that she's going to get her justice. It's going to come to the light. Everything is going to come to the light. These people are going to tell on each other, whatever the case may be, and she will get her justice. So the FBI is saying, since the video have went viral, that they are going to do a thorough investigation into this matter. But as of right now, nobody has been arrested, nobody has been charged. And I'm feeling like, okay, just like you guys, what's the holdup? Y'all got the video, y'all see what happened. Y'all see that there was no alcohol in her system, in her system. And I'm feeling like they should have never been released from the beginning. Like they should have been held in custody, because here it is, you have a young woman who passed away while you guys was last seen with her. So I don't even understand why they got a chance to leave and flee. However, I do believe that they will have their day, and I do believe they have to go back to Mexico. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that they have to go back to Mexico, and they have to answer to this. So, okay, but anyway, like I was telling you guys, her dad did a recent update that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. And he kind of spoke out. He did an interview. He did an interview with the North Carolina Beat. If you guys haven't seen that interview, it's a pretty long interview. It's over an hour long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. If you guys want to watch the whole video, I can leave a link in the comment section of this video, and I can pin his platform. But you can look on Facebook, and it's called the North Carolina Beat. Okay. And you guys can watch that full. But right now, I'm just going to play like a portion of it so we can kind of listen to that dreadful day that the father got that phone call, and what he may know that hadn't got to the public, that we don't know. So let me go ahead and play. I'm not really looking at the chat, y'all. I'll kind of read it a little bit later, but I'm not really paying attention to it. Y'all know when I get caught up, I get caught up. And this is not even no presentation. This is just really a breakdown and a way to kind of keep us caught up with what's going on. We will do a presentation on this case. We will look at everything, checker floors and all. I've seen that, Beverly. I've seen that. Y'all know we're going to look at black and white checker floors. We're going to look at the numbers. We're going to look at the people involved. We're going to check them out. We're going to, and it may not get down to that. Hopefully they all rat on each other. Hopefully they all rat on each other, and they all get convicted for what they did to her. And and once the information is out there, hey, that's good for us. Once she get her justice, hey, we're okay with that, right? But let's just say, it's because we've seen it before. Let's just say cover-ups, or they're not moving fast enough, or whatever the case may be. We will get to digging ourselves, and that's just what we do. If people don't like it, you don't have to join. If you like it or you love it and you want to join, be my guest. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share this video of the father. Okay, this is Shanquella's father, Bernard Robinson, speaking. An interview with Gerald Jackson. Shout out to you, and thank you for sharing this interview with us.
You all are going through this, and I continue to pray for you all, and people around the world continue to pray your strength, and that God will continue to touch this situation and will bring those who are responsible to justice fast, quick. We have been talking over the phone since I first reached out to you all, and you told me about your daughter, and you told me about the lie of the alcohol poisoning, and you told me about what the autopsy said. You told me about the shown of your daughter, and just how dirty this murder was. Can you tell us but the people that she was over there with, what did they come back to North Carolina and tell your family, especially Khalil, who is the best friend of your daughter? Can you just talk about how you found out about your daughter's death, and can you talk about the lie that they told?
Well, at first, I was sitting at home on a Saturday, which was the 29th. It was like 7 to 8 p.m. and the phone went on. I'm sitting looking at TV. So my mom said, I said, well, mom was calling. So I picked the phone up and it wasn't sounding right. So then she said, Shanquella gone. So, I'm saying gone, gone where, and she said, she dead. I said, dead how? And she said, alcohol poisoning. So when she said alcohol, I said, I got alcohol poisoning. Where's she at? So she said, Mexico, call. So, the phone just, my phone dropped. And I just started crying. I'm trying to figure out who she was over there with, So she was over there with some friends that she went to school with, went to stay with. So I said, you know of them? You know them? She said, I know of them. I just know she went to school with them. So, from there,
So I have to do some pausing in between because this is not my content. This is somebody else's video. So let's keep in mind, let's backtrack. We did see some information that went viral that was saying that she did not know these girls for a long time. She was kind of new into the circle. However, her mom did say that she do know these girls. She know of these girls. She went to school with these girls at some point. Now, how far back they go, I don't know. I guess that's still yet to be discovered. However, we do know that she did go to school with these group of people. And Khalil was her so-called best friend, but she went to school with a group of these people. Dad might not know these people, but mom says she know of these people. I can't say grew up with them, but she had some time in school with them. Okay, to where they were considered some people that she could trust.
the whole night was just trauma, man. I just cried all that night. Just cried.
Yeah.
Not knowing, how, over in Mexico, where she at, or what,
Now,
right now,
go ahead, Dad.
it's just hard. It's just the point that alcohol poisoning. It didn't sound right,
Right.
I said, how you got over there, for the flu over there, I'm trying to when she leave. So he said she left Friday, eating tacos and salads. The chef came in, and from there they said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. So from that point, that was Friday. So Saturday, so she telling me the whole story now. So from that point in, that's when she found her dead at 3 o'clock. Say her friend Khalid was on the phone talking to us, and she was, sick, throwing up. She wasn't feeling well. She took a shower, laid back down, and they called the Airbnb house. They supposed to send a medic out, doctor out there to the house, and they had to pay $150 for the doctor to come. So when the doctor came, they had to look at her, try to put an IV in her arm, and said IV popped out, and she went into a seizure. That's what Khalid telling her mom's all this right here now. So
right.
I'm trying to figure out,
I mean, Khalif came up with a whole lie, a whole story that they had to talk about. And so for the friend that's saying that he wasn't there during that time, I'm wondering, okay, if you wasn't there during the fight, was you there when they was plotting this story, when they was putting this story together? Because I mean, he had a whole story that he told her mama. She had a seizure and then passed away. That was the first time I actually heard the seizure, but let him continue.
I'm listening to the conversation, so I'm trying to figure out, well, why Khalid, didn't give you the phone or let you hit a doctor. Then
Right.
one of them in the house, she was told, one of them told her she needed to wire $5,000 over there so they can take her to the hospital or so she be able to get in the hospital. I said, $5,000 for what? I mean, she got insurance. She always had insurance.
Right.
So from that point, that's it.
So
So then all of a sudden, money came. Okay, now we get together trying to figure out where she at. So she on the embassy, calling the embassy. They giving her to run around. I don't know too much about Mexico, none of that. So me and my brother was over my mom's house. So as I'm standing here talking to y'all right now, I'm just hurting all inside. So my mind is really on my daughter, but I'm sitting here telling what I know, what was told to me. So what I had to do, in which I know it wasn't but God that led me to her. So me and my brother got on that phone and started Googling all the funeral homes that was over in Mexico, Cabo. So we came up with funeral home Riviera funeral home over there. And first we called, a guy answered the phone. He didn't speak English. So we called back again, and another young lady answered the phone. And her name was Elizabeth. And from that point on, she said, I asked her, you have Shanquella Robinson over there? She said, yes, sir. Now, Miss Robinson, I'm sorry for your loss. And so from that point on, she said, Mr. Robinson, I'm going to stick with you until I get your daughter back to the States. So that lady was like an angel. So a lot of paperwork had to be done. My mom sent the paperwork was already in the system. So I called her back. She said, yeah, I got the paperwork. I need a release form so I can release her body to you. And so we did that. And the bill came up and everything. So I wired the money over there, After I wired the money, got the body. So did the paperwork, and it'll take a while for that paperwork to get done because they had to transfer everything over into English.
Yeah.
So she got back here last Thursday, around about 5 o'clock. So I'm sitting there in the funeral home. As soon as that door opened and that box came in there with her in it, man, just cried like a baby.
Yeah.
Didn't even want to leave out the funeral home. My brother had to pull me out of there. I'm sitting here, looking at her, seeing, a knot on her head, her eyes swole, she got a cut lip. And, that's no alcohol wasn't going to do all that, So that's just something not adding up right here. And so y'all going to come back here to the States and bring her luggage back, sit right there in her mom's, in her sister's face, ate, told y'all story, how it happened, alcohol poisoning and all that. And then, 2 or 3 days later, when that report came back, the lady told me, no, Mr. Brown, your daughter didn't die of no alcohol poisoning. She died, it was trauma to her neck and her spinal cord. It was broke. So that's when I just had it. I said, no, I said, baby girl, your daddy is not gonna let you die in vain. I will get justice for you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get justice for you. So, going forward, I didn't let up. I did not let up not one bit. And I know the grace of God has got everybody out here who caring and loving and everything and giving me the strength that I need to stand on this. Because I've been crying. I've been having my moments. I really can't sleep because that was my heart. It was a big hole. Y'all done came back here. Y'all got kids. I think some of you all got little kids from what I heard. I don't be on Facebook or social media, or Twitter, all that. I don't that's not my style.
Yeah.
So I'm more of a person. I'm just laid back in the back scene. But all at the same time, her father has been here all along. Her whole 25 years she's been on this earth.
Yeah.
It's my dad and all her friends who know me would tell you. Her dad.
Yeah.
Her dad. And I know for a fact, I know she probably called out for her dad.
Yeah.
And for her to go out here and suffer like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for her to suffer the way y'all did, to beat on her, because she's not a fighter. She's not a fighter at all.
Right. Yeah.
And it's a shame, for y'all men to be sitting in the room, the video I saw.
Yeah.
y'all men to be in the room and y'all let this go on, ain't do nothing. And Khalid, you supposed to be her best friend for 5 years. 5 years.
Friend. Now I want
and y'all supposed to be friends.
Yeah.
Friends just don't do that.
Yeah.
Not at all. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do y'all, I understand y'all parents, your parents ain't even reached out to me, or I don't know if you reached out to her mom or not, but your parents ain't reached out to me. You all ain't reached out to me. So, I say something ain't adding up right here, but I just ask God to give me the strength and bring me justice. Show me what really happened over there, Lord. That's all I ask. I'm not perfect, but I know definitely where my help comes from.
Yes.
I know definitely where my help comes from.
Yeah.
And God has been moving. He's been moving.
Yeah.
And Gerald, the way God moved in you, when you say you called that Monday morning, I know I had prayed, say prayer, always pray. And it's just how everything just going, it's just everything just coming. The cover just been pulled off,
Yeah.
And I'm still hurting. Like I said, I'm sitting here hurting, talking about this as I'm hurting right now, knowing in 2 days, I got to bury her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And y'all came back here, then shut down your Facebook pages. You're not talking no more like you was before you left. So why you hiding? Just tell the truth.
Just tell the truth.
Just tell the truth.
Mr. Robert.
Exactly. If you have nothing to hide, if it was just a fight or something that just happened, or if it was an accident, why hide? Why change your phone numbers? Why take your social media pages down? Why run? Why not face the music? But that's okay, because that guilt gonna eat at them. Her spirit gonna eat at them.
I want to.
You got a father here that won't even be. You got a father here now. Won't even be a granddaddy. I can't even walk her down the can't even walk her down the aisle.
Yeah.
Can't even hear a voice. Can't hear her say daddy. She gone.
Yeah.
She gone.
Yeah.
And y'all took from me. Y'all took that from me. And Khalid, I know she told you about her dad. I know she did. You got a dad. Y'all got dads and a mother that I know of.
Yeah.
They can look at you all. Y'all can have a conversation. I can't have no conversation no more. It's gone. This is so sad. This is so sad how they did this girl. Females jumping on her. You got the guys in the room. Ain't no telling who did what to her. They videoing this stuff going on. Nobody helped her. And you could tell she wasn't a fighter because she said no. She didn't fight back. It looked like she was trying to maybe protect herself, but she didn't even fight back. And you guys, when y'all do stuff like this, and I'm not talking to you guys in the chat room, but when people do stuff like this, they don't understand the effect they have on a family. You know what I'm saying? Because when you take a life, you got to think about the people that's still behind, that stay behind, and they got to grieve and got to move on and live their life without their child, without their parent, without their sibling. Like, that's hard. These people would never be able to get over this.
Yeah.
So I had to come on here and, speak my heart and speak my mind. I'm not a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Anybody who knew me, all of my daughter's friends know what type of dad I was.
Yeah. That's what I want you to do. And I know me and you talked, and we talked about having an interview. And I know we talked about, you said, Jerome, I'm gonna give you one first because you've been working on it. And I just want to thank you because the people need to hear from you. These I'm gonna call them. I don't care what nobody else call them, Mr. Robinson. I'm calling them what they are, my opinion. Because I feel like that y'all knew what was going on and you still didn't say nothing. Now the problem I have is that Khalil came back, brought your daughter's luggage to the house, had dinner, and sat in y'all family's face and told y'all that Shanquella died from alcohol poisoning. And then when I called you about the video, you didn't even know anything about the video till I called you and told you about the video, and I sent it to you. And you know, now that the video is out, it definitely confirms what you were saying all along about, you know, this alcohol poisoning doesn't put a knot on your head. It doesn't swell your eyes. It doesn't bust your lip. It don't do any of that. And I know that that's one of the parts that you can't even fathom of how this man can come to your family's face and tell y'all a lie like that. Now, I spoke with Miss Salamandra. I spoke with Miss Robinson, and she had told me that Khalil had been coming back over to the house. He was coming around every day. Did he ever call you? Did he ever reach out to you personally and tell you, you know, what happened or any of that?
No, Khalil never called whatsoever. You know, from what his mom was telling me, you know, he'll come over to the house. I guess he was coming over to see what kind of information they knew. But once I found the information out, that's how they found the information, was through me, that she had a broken neck and a broken spinal cord trauma.
Right.
That's how they got the information, was through me. And then once they came, when I called and sent what happened, then he was over there. Then all of a sudden, from what they told me, he got all sick and wasn't feeling good, and say his aunt was with him or his mama was with him. He wanted to leave. And when he left, they ain't heard.
You know, I'll just have to say this. One of the questions that I would have asked him, and this is from a viewer, somebody that's just on the outside looking into the situation. One of the questions I would ask him is, do you know who released that video? Do you know who well, I guess he didn't even know about the video. The other person had to tell him about it. But I'm just curious as to who released that video. Thank God they did, because it seems as, you know, if that video hadn't been released, maybe the FBI wouldn't have got involved. Maybe the story wouldn't have went viral. Maybe this family would have just been feeling eerie about this whole case and the whole alcohol poisoning theory without having anything to back them up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really, really curious as to how this guy from the North Carolina Tribune, or I'm sorry, I forgot what his channel was called, but I'm really curious as to how the footage got released to him. And I'm not, you know, just speculating anything, but I'm just saying, like, that was a very valuable piece of evidence, some information that it seemed like if that hadn't came out, Khalil and them, they would have thought that they got away scot-free. They would have never had another conversation with the parents, or they wouldn't have shut down their social media. They would have maybe assumed they got away free. But now that that video got out, the video went viral, everybody started talking about it. It kind of made me wonder, like, which one do y'all think released it? Which one in that room do y'all think released that video? First of all, who recorded it? But whoever released that video wanted to maybe clear themselves, because maybe the family was questioning some stuff. Maybe because remember the family had gotten wind of a fight that took place there even before they made it back. When they came back and they, you know, met with and they dropped the luggage off, the family got wind of this fight and was asking them about a fight when they visited. I don't know if they visited the first time or the second time, but anyway, the family had questioned them about a fight that they heard about. So I'm wondering, like, who is the mole? Who in that room was leaking out information and leaked this video? I'm just saying, that's just the question that I would ask. You know, the dad, do you maybe have an idea or any thoughts as to who in that room or who was with her that might have released this information, that might have released the video or release? And, you know, of course, we don't want to throw nobody under the bus and put nobody out there because their lives could be in danger, anything, especially while it's still an open investigation. But that's just the question that I just had from the very beginning. Like, wow, how did they get this? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this was just the people in a private room, a private gathering of so-called frenemies, how did that get leaked? And who actually told the family about the fight in Cabo?
No more from him, you know. So, and then when I saw the video, for y'all to beat her knowing she's not a fighter. For y'all to, I don't know if y'all woke up out of her sleep to beat her naked like that. Well, while she was naked. You mean to sit in that room and watch that girl hit on her like that while she was naked. I mean,
It's
the men in the room. Wait, I mean, do y'all have sisters?
Mm.
Do y'all have a mother? What if someone show y'all the video like that? A man, someone beating on your mother or beating on your sister naked. How would you feel? And she's not even defending herself because she's not a fighter. You're already bigger than her. She ain't petite, no way no more than about 120, 125 pounds. That's not her style. Her style is not a fighter.
And being that she wasn't a fighter, did it actually take more than one? Did it actually take the amount of aggression that the girl was giving her? Like, did it take all of that, being the fact that she wasn't fighting back? And did it really take Winter, allegedly, to jump in and hit her if she wasn't even fighting back?
Her style is not a fighter. She wasn't raised like that.
Yeah.
She wasn't raised like that. She was raised to have fun and treat people like she wanted to be treated. Laugh. Care for others. And y'all want to take her over there out of her comfort zone and do her that way when she thinking she going over there to have fun. And y'all seen that, to me, it was a setup.
Yeah. That's what it seems like to me as well.
And I have to agree with the guys too. I kind of feel like it was a setup as well. How many of y'all feel like it was a setup? Because the reason why I say setup is because no amount of aggression can make you do that to somebody, especially somebody that you once called friend, somebody that you once loved. Okay, let's just say me or somebody in my circle, somebody that I know pretty good, we have a falling out. We on vacation and we just have a falling out. I would just stay away from them. I would just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna ignore you or try to stay away from you or try to keep my cool or whatever the case may be, depending on the extent of the argument, so I don't ruin the rest of our vacation. You get what I'm saying? But no amount of aggression, especially towards somebody that you actually love, will make you want to hurt them, kill them, and do that much damage to them. That's why I said for me, it feels more like a setup, because if you was that angry, then baby, you was angry like that before we even went. You was angry like that before you invited me. You've been holding that aggression in for a while. So why invite me here just to attack me, just to hurt me, just to kill me? Why invite me here? You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why I feel like personally that it was a setup. Do anybody else believe that it was a setup? Or is that just me, Gerald, and Bernard?
To the grace of God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get justice. She's not gonna die. It would not die in vain.
No.
I'm gonna get justice. I'm gonna get justice.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are going to get justice. You are going to get justice. Shanquella is going to get justice. Your entire family is going to get justice. Now, Mr. Bernard, Friday, they are over in Mexico. Saturday, as you know, as you talked about earlier, Khalil calls and he says that Shanquella is not feeling good. She's been throwing up and she's resting. And then he calls back because Salamander told me that, she told him, well, just, keep an eye on her, just keep me updated on what's going on. And then he calls back and says that they are trying to resuscitate her. And you're trying to understand, well, what's going on? And then he comes up with this alcohol poisoning bullshit, Now, and I understand that the FBI is now investigating. You have been in contact. Your entire family has been in contact with the.
Let me just say this before moving on. Something transpired Friday night, because they arrived Friday and this happened to her early Saturday. It made me kind of wonder, did something like what happened Friday night? I'm willing to bet it's more footage, a lot more footage, especially a Friday night. Which is crazy to me that social media don't even already had their hands on it. It ain't already went viral. But I mean, do we have any videos, any footage of them actually enjoying themselves while they was there at any point? Because what group of friends is in Cabo Friday night, -1, so he say, and they're not going live. There's no pictures, there's no videos. There gotta be some more footage and some more stuff out there, or no pictures of nothing of her even having fun while she was there. So I'm kind of wondering what transpired Friday night, or prior to that fight. Or was it just a straight up setup that got her alone and they did something to her between Friday night and early Saturday?
The FBI. But have you learned anything as far as the Mexican police seeing any type of bruises on her when they got there? You know, did the medics observe anything, different, about her when they got there for them to, allow these people to leave a room, after saying that she had alcohol poisoning and then tending to her body, and it's obvious signs that, she was beat. Have you learned anything? I mean, has any information been communicated to you that the Mexican authorities or the doctor or the medics over there saw any of those signs on her?
As right now, I'm just waiting for all that information to come back to me.
Yeah, you're waiting for all that information.
To come back to me.
Right.
From what I saw her, when I saw her in that cat, when I saw her laying there when they rolled her in the funeral home, I mean, we saw the bruises.
Right.
We saw the bruises.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. She was in her pajamas, flannel pajamas, pants, and a shirt. So I don't know if they put that on her or who put that on her, But I don't just see how can y'all sleep. I don't see how all of y'all can sleep. I don't see how can all of y'all go about and do y'all.
So y'all mean to tell me, is he saying, because this is the first time I heard this live as I'm watching it with y'all, is he saying that she had clothes on and they stripped them off of her and then beat her? Or is he saying that and then put the clothes back on her? Or is he saying, because I also saw rumors going around that she took a shower and she got out the shower and got in the bed with no clothes on. She liked to sleep with no clothes on. Hey, people do. I don't know about people doing that while they out of town and with a group of people. But if that was her suite and she had a suite to herself, maybe she did what she normally do. Took a shower, took her clothes off, went to bed. And it was attacked while she was asleep and woken up to a fight. So who knows? But is he saying that after all of that, they put her pajamas back on her? Because in the video of the attack, she was bare. She had no clothes on. So are they saying, is the father saying that they actually got her back dressed after they attacked her? Wow.
Daily duties and sit there knowing what y'all did.
Yeah.
Knowing what y'all did.
Right. Now, I understand, Mr. Bernard, that you're waiting for more information as it relates to that. Now, the death certificate stated, now the video shows that there was a fight in the bedroom. It's early morning outside if you look at the outside in the video. But the death certificate stated that she was found in the living room. But the video shows that a fight was inside the bedroom, and I do know, and I communicated with you from a source that there is a second video, because obviously, Shanquella is on the ground with her head down. So, I mean, you could tell that she's still alive. But then other information that we learned today about Winter Donovan grabbing her around her neck and slamming her and her not getting back up. There is a second video that is out there. I mean, this information came.
Okay, y'all. So that pissed me off. I had to pause it again. That pissed me off just listening to it. So she already down on the ground. She already out for the count, ain't moving and wasn't fighting back. On the ground, slumped down. And Winter, I guess he had to take for somebody to preset it off because Winter probably can't fight. She probably had to have somebody to do something first and get her to a position to where she was just out of it. But Winter comes behind her, grab her by her neck and slam her on the ground. And if that's the case, then that right there is that spinal injury that she occurred. Okay, but that just pissed me off listening to it because I'm like, she was already in a position where she pretty much tapped out. Like she TKO, she was done. She was done. So if it wasn't a premeditated murder, if it was just a simple fact that her and one of her girls fell out or something, why go to the extent of really trying to hurt her? Because if you wasn't trying to murder her, you was definitely trying to send her to the hospital. This is the reason why I also feel like it was premeditated. Like y'all literally beat this girl to death. To death. Wow.
Directly from someone who is friends with Dejane's mother, and this information was communicated because people were upset about the fact that only one angle is being showed, and that is Dejane assaulting your daughter. This was not a fight. This was a brutal assault because your daughter was not fighting back. And in that video, at the end, Khalil had told Shanquella's sister and Miss Salamandra that he was not there when all of this happened, after the fact that they learned from talks from those that was there that there was a fight, that he was not in the room. But the video clearly shows him to the left. I mean, you've never seen Khalil, have you, Mr. Bernard?
No, never seen Khalil.
Right.
Only thing I saw is pictures of all of them.
Yeah, right.
So I saw pictures of all of them.
Yeah.
You know, I heard the same thing you heard. There's a video out there.
Yeah.
That you know, she picked up by the neck and slammed on the ground, and once they slammed her, she didn't get back up. Did not get back up.
Oh my God, y'all, this is so devastating. This is so devastating. My heart truly goes out, and to think that they have to be strong enough to tell the world what's going on because they are petitioning the world for help, and they asking the world to share her story. And so they have to be strong enough to do these interviews and to talk about her death, and it's still fresh. Oh my God, my heart really goes out to these parents. These people are sick. They are sick. Because like I said, if you really care about somebody or have some type of history with somebody, you're not going to fight them to the point of to the point to where you kill them. To the point you just leave a body lifeless. It's nothing that's serious, especially while on vacation. Nobody really wants to ruin their vacation with drama. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to pause the video. This is my first time hearing it. And so y'all get my natural reaction to this video. This is crazy. Like, whew.
So I guess that slam right there must have broke her dick in a spinal cord.
Do you need a second, Mr. Bernard? I can turn this off for a minute.
Nah, man, go ahead. We can go ahead and go through this. We can go through this.
Yes, sir. I know this is, I'm sorry, y'all, this is very, very, very difficult. I
really don't know how much I love my daughter. Y'all really don't know. Y'all don't know what y'all done done to me. Y'all don't know how, you know, the hole that y'all done put in me. I really don't know. Serious, you know. Y'all can just come back here and deal with y'all did. And leave her there. Leave her there. And then just leave her there. And then the maid had to find her from what I'm hearing, you know.
You know, y'all don't understand how much of pain my daughter was in, sitting there with a broke neck or a spinal cord, you know, and then I'm hearing, I don't know, Najee or whatever. He came to the house, you know. So he was the last one. Something about he was the last one. He was the last one about her breathing or something, you know. He playing soft music and rubbing her head. Really? All of y'all could have got her help. All of y'all. But y'all chose not to.
Exactly. Who the freak?
In case y'all don't know what he's talking about, it's another friend that claimed that he showed up late, and he also provided his flight information. That ticket have went viral, so you guys can find that easily. I might put that in the video or show it later on. I don't know. I don't really want to give these people too much attention. But yeah, he did a video. He claimed that he showed up late, that he wasn't actually there during the altercation. And when he was there, he found her slumped over, unresponsive. And he pretty much, out of his words, quote unquote, he played some Sade, I think he said Sade, and rubbed her head. And gave her, was it chest compressions? Yeah, no mouth to mouth, but chest compressions, and tried to basically help her until the nurses arrived. So that was one of the friends that claimed that they wasn't there and showed up late. Who's he's talking about right now?
Comes from an airport. They came from an airport straight into there and just rub her head playing soft music and claiming he's doing CPR. And then, you know, to get online and try to run to the world that you are so innocent. The only innocent person and the only victim in this case is Mr. Bernard's daughter. And that's Shanquella Robinson. Ain't nobody else a damn victim. And I wish people would stop getting online talking about this Nazir dude got there. And then this is the problem that I have. And from my understanding, Mr. Bernard, did you watch any of his video?
Who was video?
Nazir's. Did you watch any of Nazir's videos?
Oh yeah, I stand corrected. He played Summer Walker. I'm a Sade fan. He played Summer Walker and rubbed her head. So yeah, I do believe he's a whole lie. If he did show up late, I do believe it could have been a part of the plan. But if he did show up late, he definitely knew what happened. He definitely knew what happened, because he didn't go about the situation as if, okay, y'all ruined my birthday. I'm pissed off. What's going on? What happened while I wasn't here? Why is she unresponsive? What's going on? Like, y'all not turned up enough for me. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. And I walk into a situation. And so you mean to tell me everybody was just quiet, standing around a room? Everybody was packing, trying to leave. I mean, what? And nobody had a discussion? You wasn't around when he called, when Khalil called her mom. Like, nobody informed you of what's going on. Come on now. I wouldn't believe that at all. I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, I watched a little bit how he's saying this and then saying that. Really? Really?
And the problem that I have is I don't.
You came there and you saw her. You should have got help. If you was her friend, you ain't seen her in 9 years, and you came in that house. Ain't no way you're gonna sit here and you know, you saw the bruises. You saw the bruises. You came in the house. You want to sit there and say you played music and rub her head, and then she took a last breath, you left? You saw the music. I mean, come on, man, really? You should have came in that house. Hey, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all stand down here. Y'all stand down here. Y'all not going back. Y'all not back going to the United States.
Exactly. He should have.
I didn't came in here and saw these bruises. Y'all didn't hurt this girl. No. You know.
Exactly. That is the problem.
Y'all ever thought that she got a mother and a father? You got people back here in the States that love her and care about her, especially her daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then y'all can't even call. You come to the house, over to her sister's house, and try to say, Miss Robinson, do you have Mr. Robinson phone number? Can we call him and give him my condolences? Not at all. Y'all didn't even open your mouth. Ain't doing that at all. Especially you, Khalid. Even your parents, y'all parents ain't reached out.
Dirty.
The parents have not even reached out. Okay, they are under their family's protection, but they can't have for too long. But you is dirty too, and talk to the family and tell exactly what they know. Y'all dirty as hell too for trying to cover up for y'all kids.
Parents ain't even reached out. None. Me or her mom. Not that I know her, but I know your parents ain't reached out to me. They still got y'all. They still got y'all. I don't have mine. She gone. Y'all took her away from me. She can't talk for herself. She can't talk for herself, but her daddy is gonna talk. Her daddy gonna stand strong through the grace of God.
Yes, sir.
God gonna give me the strength that I need. And I know everybody out there who got a relationship with God gonna pray that I get the strength to stand where I need to stand.
Yes, sir.
Because my daughter will not die in vain.
Yes, sir.
She will not die in vain.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give her justice.
She's gonna get
She
justice.
didn't have to go through this. She did not have to go through this.
She did not have to go through this. Shanquella did not deserve this. She did not deserve this. I can't wrap my head around the fact that they left Mexico, came back to the United States, and told this family that Shanquella died from alcohol poisoning, when in the damn phones that y'all was carrying had the video that we just saw. Y'all knew a fight happened. Y'all knew, and you know who killed Shanquella.
And you told her mama. Y'all sit right there and told her mama that it wasn't no altercation.
That it was no
Y'all told her mama and her sister right there in their face it wasn't no altercation. And
now, from my understanding, this is just alleged. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Drop a 2 if y'all can really hear me. But from my understanding, it was Khalil and 2 of the girls that went to her mom's house and spoke with the mom. So I'm wondering who those 2 girls and who was the 3rd girl that stayed behind. Because I'm willing to bet the girl that stayed behind could be the one that actually leaked that tape. Could be the one that's actually scared. Because if 2 of them jumped on her, then maybe that 3rd one, which is Elise is her name, maybe she's the one that's decided, okay, like y'all going too far, y'all going to talk to the family. I'm not going to talk to the family. Maybe she's the one that stayed back, and maybe she's the one that's actually spilling whatever evidence she have and what she know. I'm just saying, I don't know, just kind of throwing it out there.
That house. That's exactly what y'all said. That's exactly what y'all said.
Now,
in a couple of days, I will have all y'all statements.
Sure is.
All y'all statements, what y'all said.
The FBI is on them left and right. So if you think you're hiding at your mama house, Dejanay, you think you're hiding Khalil, you think you're hiding Winnie, if you think you're hiding Nazir, if you think you're hiding Elise, the FBI is on you. And you're going to have to get into the interrogation room and you're going to have to tell what happened. And the fact that y'all still to this day ain't even tried to call this family and say, Miss Robinson, Mr. Robinson, I lied. I was scared. I ain't know what to do. We should have broke it up. I ain't know what to do. And for every parent that's sitting up here and you know your child done killed somebody, you should be ashamed of yourself. that you will harbor a fugitive, that you would try to hide your child, that you wouldn't even reach out to a mother, the mother, father, the father. Shanquella ain't hurt nobody. Everybody loved her. Just because y'all had hate and bitter, y'all.
Let me just say while he preaching, no offense to him, but let me just say while Gerald Jackson is preaching. To answer your question, Mimi, it have been a lot of pages that have been created, fake pages, just like in the beginning of other cases that we did, including Kenneka Jenkins' case that everybody keep comparing this to, which I'm working on a video and I'm gonna kind of show y'all some comparisons between the two cases. But just like with the Kenneka Jenkins video, see, social media is a blessing and a curse. The blessing is that everybody loves to record everything that they do. They want to go live, they want to record, they love that. So it's good to have that piece of evidence, you know, in case anything happened, we'll at least know maybe the last time you were seen, you know, or who you was around, or what made little pieces of what may have happened. So that is the blessing part of social media, or having, I could say, camera phones and things like that by your wayside. That is the glory of it. However, when it comes to social media, you also have to be careful with people creating all this content, creating fake pages, creating all type of stuff, emails, all type of stuff, okay, to kind of take this case in another direction. So whether or not that's her page, I don't know, because most of us, if not all of us, we didn't know these people before this case, so we don't know what they went by these social media handles. So I just I'm glad you put that out there, because like I said, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of people that's throwing stuff out there to kind of have us all over the place. Like we've been down this road before. We know exactly what they doing. Okay. And it's also people that's creating content, creating fake page, scamming people for money, all that type of stuff, y'all. So beware that anything I put out here, hopefully I'll be able to cross-check it enough to tell y'all whether or not this is factual, or whether or not this might be a rumor, or it's alleged, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I think that that page was actually a fake page. Okay, I don't think these girls are talking, or the guys. I don't think nobody is talking besides the guy that claimed that he wasn't there, and it was his birthday, and he was the one that arrived late. But anyway, I think he's the one that's really vocal. And maybe he's vocal because maybe he did arrive a little bit late. And maybe he might feel like he can be off the hook because he showed up late. But that don't mean he didn't know what happened. And he let her sit there and die and not try to help her. That's if, like he said, he was actually not there during the fight.
All heart, you didn't have to take out what you was going through in your anger and your hatred and your jealousy and your envy on her. You're ugly on the outside and you're ugly on the inside. And you ain't at all worthy to.
I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit, y'all.
This man don't know anything about Mexico. Just imagine being a mother and a father and your child is over in another country and dead, and you got to get on Google. What if it wasn't for Google? Y'all dirty. You let this man.
And see, some people don't believe that people can actually be this foul, especially people that you call your friends, your day ones. People don't think that this actually happens. You know, people like really think that anytime somebody gets hurt, gets attacked, or get killed, or come up missing, they automatically think it comes from a stranger. They automatically think it's something that just randomly happened. Somebody just randomly saw them by themselves and just did something to them. They do not, for whatever reason, believe that people that's close to you could conspire against you for whatever reason. And most deaths, most missing person cases always leads back to somebody that they was close to, or a family member, or somebody that they knew. So I'm really confused why people find it hard to believe that people that claim they like you, they love you, whatever, could actually hurt you. I'm so confused.
Searching for his baby's body. You left this man trying to find out where his daughter was because he couldn't get in contact with her because she was dead because y'all beat her. Because y'all beat her. How was he supposed to find out? His only connection to her. He ain't have it no more. And y'all, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I wired that money. I wired that money over there. It wasn't 6,000. I wired that money. It was almost 7,000. I wired that money.
And not one of them tried to ask did they need
I
help.
wired that money.
They had to pay close to $7,000 to get her body back to the U.S. Almost $7,000, y'all. Which is crazy because remember in the beginning over the phone somebody asked in the background for like $5,000 to have her take her to have her sent to the hospital. So how did you guys know? Like I'm so confused by that. But anyway, let me keep playing it.
Didn't ask, do you need money? Didn't ask nothing. Didn't ask nothing.
You know,
nothing.
I don't want no GoFundMe page. None of that. I wired that money.
Nothing. Mr. Bernard.
Her funeral is paid for.
Yes, it is paid for.
And her funeral is paid for. For me to bury her in the next 2 days.
And let me, while we're talking about her funeral, let me say this. Shanquella's funeral is this Saturday. Okay, it is this Saturday, November the 19th. The wait will be 11 to 12, and the funeral is from 12 to 1.
Let me just ask y'all if any of my day ones is in the chat room, November the 19th. Tell me what that spell out. I just want to see who been following me for a while and who understands my, I guess you could say, riddle. What does November the 19th spell out? And I'm going to be looking for the answer while I continue playing this video.
Macedonia Baptist Church, 1300 Hatteras Avenue, Charlotte. Let me say that again. Her funeral is this Saturday, November 19th. Charlotte, show up. Show up. Stand with this family. Show up. Show up. It's Saturday, November 19th, from 11 to 12 is the viewing, and the funeral is from 12 to 1. Macedonia Baptist Church, 1300 Hatteras Avenue in Charlotte. Mr. Bernard, Khalil brought the girl that was in the video assaulting your daughter and another girl to the house. And Shanquella's sister, has stated that now let me ask you this before I get to this. Had you, before the autopsy came back, had you heard that?
That's right, Cynthia. November the 19th is 911, 9/11. I know it's a 9111, but 9/11, 9111. I'm just saying, for those that's been following me for a while, y'all know the devil always leaves symbols. He always leave a mark. He always leave a mark. So I don't know, that 1119 kind of stood out to me. I see 911 already. Before we even looking into no numbers, before we even doing any type of gematria, we can just already point out that 9/11.
There was a fight or that an altercation was going on over there before you found out everything now that you know now?
Yeah, her friend, my daughter's friend did call me who have my number, who know how much I care about my daughter.
Right.
They did call and say it was a fight in the house, but they wasn't sure. But then the alcohol story came out.
Right.
So when the alcohol story came out, okay, my mind got to wondering who is true, who's true on what. So
right.
So her sister, he said his daughter got a phone call about the fight. The only people that would have known about that fight is the people that was in that room. Keep that in mind. So somebody in that room wanted it to be known, wanted the truth to be out, wanted the truth to be known. Somebody in that room wanted the truth to get out. Somebody in that room knew that they was going to paint that narrative of alcohol poisoning, and somebody in that room wanted the truth to actually get out, because he just said somebody called his daughter and told his daughter that had been okay. So I'm gonna continue praying that that person that was speaking continue exposing everything, because somebody wanted that information to be leaked as well as that video.
Right. So once that
I'm breaking up real bad, y'all.
Pray as a God, just she gone. But show me what happened, where I can stand for justice for her, Lord.
Yeah. So,
and that's when you came in, and that's for some kind of reason you came in the picture. Kept praying, and God began to move and start moving in His time and start unraveling stuff.
Yeah.
And this is where we at now.
Yeah. 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 Mr. Bernard, so you had heard about the fight. You heard there was a fight. So Khalil had brought Dejanay, the girl in the video that we see attacking your daughter, and he brought another girl, Winter Donovan, over to the house. And that's when they were asked about the altercation.
Bingo. Okay, so that just answered my question. So the two girls that went with Khalil were the two girls that was jumping her. Hello. So the two girls that went with Khalil to the house was the two girls that allegedly, I'm saying allegedly because of Winter, we haven't actually seen the video, but were the two girls that actually killed her, that actually beat her to death. And I'm willing to bet that Khalil was the one holding the camera, and the other two was the ones that jumped on her. Khalil might have been thinking, okay, I'm gonna get the footage, and when we might actually see her scared or see her fighting back, and couldn't believe the fact that she just wasn't fighting back or doing anything and letting them attack her. But I'm willing to bet those were the main three that have something to do with that girl being dead. I'm believing it's unalive, should I say, on YouTube. But I'm believing that it's those are the main three. And I'm believing that third girl, Alicia, whatever her name is, excuse me if I'm wrong, but Elisa, I'm believing that is the one who wanted the information to get leaked out and wanted that video leaked.
But they denied the altercation, even though one of them, who we now know, Dejanay Jackson, was in a video assaulting her, assaulting your daughter Shanquella, had the nerve to lie to y'all again in your face, saying that it was alcohol poisoning. So did they really say that was alcohol poisoning? And she
what her mom said. That what the words came out their mouth. They were playing a game, drinking. That was the statement they made to her mom and her sister, or everybody who was around over her sister's house, because they was asking questions,
right?
So that's what they told, and so I guess that what her mom, sister, everybody went with until I got the information, because that alcohol poison did not sound right for me. No, not at all.
Right.
No, she don't drink like that. I know that for a fact.
And let's just clear this up. Now, how many of you guys out there, I don't want to tell y'all personal business, but let's be for real. How many of y'all didn't got drunk and had alcohol poisoning? Because they kind of like threw that around like that's just something that people just commonly pass away from. I can name, numerous times where I overdrank and I got alcohol poisoning. Alcohol poisoning sometimes, commonly just affects you with, you have a terrible hangover. you vomited. You get what I'm saying? But never to the extent like I bet that I don't know the statistics. I didn't look into it, but I bet it's real low of people who actually pass away from alcohol. Like, let's be for real. And then what make it so bad? They didn't even spike her with alcohol. They didn't even get her drunk. Like, I don't even think this was a well thought out plan. If it was premeditated, it definitely was not well thought out. Because they didn't even spike her with nothing. They didn't even force her to get drunk. She had no alcohol in her system. Wow.
Right. So now once the autopsy came back, okay. He didn't come back around. He didn't pick up his phone. I mean, is that what happened? That he just disappeared once the truth came out in the autopsy?
He went off the radar. He went off the radar from what I was told. All of them went off the radar. I guess once he got out there on social media or Twitter or Facebook, how they communicate. Like I said, I don't be out there like that.
Right.
That's not my, that's not me. I'm old school.
Right.
So, all her friends, my daughter friends start commenting about it on, on their pages, what I'm hearing. Then all of a sudden, all of them start shutting down their pages, their Facebook pages or Twitter accounts or, whatever they was on. So,
right.
But
they start shutting them down.
Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to ask no questions. No, nothing.
Yeah. And
no, nothing.
It's so funny because when I called you and I told you a little bit about what I do, I'm gonna put their pictures out today. And I got all of their pictures that morning. All of their pictures. The North Carolina Beat found every single one of those individuals who was in that room with Shanquella picture. Her picture wasn't going to be the only one going around. I mean, people knew Khalil, but the other people, they didn't know. So it was easy to find Khalil. But to think that y'all name was just going to be out there people, North Carolina got involved. That's what I told you we was going to do, and we did it, and we'll do it again for any other family that's looking for justice. Now, Mr. Bernard, have you tried to reach out to Khalil? Has anything in you? Because I really know, I'm not gonna say that, but has anything you say? Let me try to call him. I need to talk to this man. I need to see why this man, my daughter's guy best friend, would do this. Like, did you try to call him yourself or get an answer to him yourself? Although he didn't reach out to you or call you,
he went off the radar.
Well, after mom and her sister, they called. They said he didn't answer his phone, so it wasn't need to be called. So
right.
Going forward is in God's hands.
Yeah.
See, they was willing to go to the house and keep painting this picture that they didn't do anything, that this was a accidental death, alcohol poisoning. However, when that video leaked, when that video got out there, everybody went off the radar. Nobody would answer their phone. Everybody took their social media down. And yeah, it was saying that their addresses was given out and things like that. And they was, trying to protect themselves. But I believe that they went off the radar because they did not expect that video to leak and for that video to go viral like that. They really thought they was going to sweep us under the rug, especially being the fact they left Cabo. They left Cabo and they was able to just move on with their life and pretend like nothing happened. Left that girl body in Cabo. So they thought that they was good. They thought they was in the clear. But when that video leaks, that's when I believe everybody started, nobody wanted to talk to the parents. Nobody wanted to address the fight because they blatantly lied to the mother right in her face and told her it wasn't no fight. So of course they wasn't gonna answer the phone. Of course they wasn't gonna step up and be accountable for what actually happened in that room. No, everybody went off the radar.
Let God deal with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm let God deal with it, and He dealing with it. So
Absolutely.
she
Absolutely.
will get her justice. My
Yeah.
daughter will get her justice. She
Yeah.
will not die in vain.
No.
Each and every one of you all, whatever the law says,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going with, or you gonna add a little more extra, you know.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Whatever the law says. Because all y'all was there, all y'all was accessory to the whatever y'all did to her, and y'all know what's wrong. Y'all know it was wrong to the utmost. Y'all know it was wrong. Y'all know. I don't know how y'all can sit here and think she got a mother and a father that love her conditionally. Y'all ain't bring her in this world. Who give y'all authority to take her life? Who give y'all authority to take her life?
I'm so glad that that video was leaked and everything was exposed. I definitely believe that this family is going to get their justice, because I believe that social media is, glued into this case, and we are not going to stop. We're not going to let up until this baby get her justice. Period. Like, everybody, this is a trending story. It has been for days now since that video has been leaked. So I'm thankful that that video got leaked. However it got leaked, I'm thankful that we do have the truth, that the truth has been exposed, because it definitely support what the parents been saying from the very beginning, that they do not believe that their daughter had died from alcohol poisoning. They've been saying this from the very beginning.
You know, my world has shut down because I don't have her.
Yeah. Yeah.
My world has shut down because I don't have her. So now, I just got to bring her justice.
Yeah. And we're going to get it. Mark.
Because you stole something from me.
Yeah.
Tremendously.
Yeah.
You don't know me. I don't know you all. But y'all done stole something from me tremendously.
Yeah.
You know, y'all did not have to touch her. She ain't did nothing to y'all. If she said in the words, y'all can let words is words. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not y'all child for y'all to be attacking her, beating on her like that, body slamming her, breaking her neck and her spinal cord. Really? Really? And I know some of you ladies, from what I heard, that y'all got little kids. You know.
Yeah.
How would y'all feel if y'all child got taken from you all?
Yeah.
You can't see them no more.
They don't care, because clearly these people have no soul whatsoever. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end that video. We pretty much heard enough from the father. He told what he know. He don't know much. He was not in Cabo. He only can go by what's the information that's being given to him. And so I thank him for having enough strength to even discuss this case with us, because this is a case to us. This is his child. This is somebody that he actually birthed. So I'm pretty sure that this was really hard for him to do this interview. And I'm thankful for having the strength to be able to do it. Okay, because I know I definitely couldn't. But at the same time, the mom did say, she wanted the video of what happened to be shared. She wanted the information to get out. So that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. We sharing the information and we getting it out. Well, anyway, you guys, so that's the end of that. Okay, that's the end of that. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to end this live, but I wanted to pretty much kind of catch us up to speed as to what's going on. Oh yes, also a rumor going around that Dejanay is not a female, she's a male, and that is not true. Dejanay is one of the ones when he was saying, like, I heard some of you girls are moms. She's a mother herself. She's a mother herself. Okay. And so just like I said, it's going to be a lot of twists, turns, a lot of things added to the case, a lot of information being dropped and added to the case, but just be real mindful of the fact that we've seen this before. And a lot of people is trying to cause a distraction. They don't want the real information to get out. And it could even be some of these people who was involved that's creating some of these fake pages and stuff. So I don't know. I found another video, but I don't know if this is her. I'm gonna go ahead and play this real quick, okay, y'all? Because I didn't see this one. So let me play this video and share this with y'all. And y'all tell me if this is the party. Or not the party, but the gathering, should I say. This is a new video that I hadn't seen yet. I actually just seen it strolling. So y'all kind of help me out with this. Because like I said, a lot of times we will get some bull.
Keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I'll keep my hot benefits that I don't want to wear because it's cute as fuck.
They what the old said, they croup.
The one that's like mediocre is in my champion. I can't do that.
Y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I'll keep my hot benefits that I don't want to wear because it's cute as fuck.
They what the old said, they croup.
The one that's like mediocre is in my champion. I can't do that. Have any of you seen this video? Like I said, I just came across this video strolling Facebook. So this is, I guess, a video that somebody released of them in the room prior to her passing away. So I'm just getting it with you guys. So this is actually a distraction and not.
Y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I'll keep my hot benefits that I don't want to wear because it's cute as fuck.
They what the old said, they croup.
The one that's like mediocre is in my champion. I can't do that. So which one is Shanquella? I wonder, is that the one that was just standing up in the all blue? It's really hard to
Y'all, it don't take that long to get naked.
And why she talking about get naked? Who is the one in the video? Like, this is really disturbing because I cannot stand, and I'm seeing a repeated cycle of what we've been through before, y'all. But I cannot stand when people release clips of stuff, just clips of stuff, and then do it like in slow motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just releasing everything in one day, letting all the evidence, get put out there in one day, it's like they release something, and then a few days later they release something else, and then a week later you'll get another new 5-second clip. Then 2 weeks later you'll get another 10-second clip. Like, that is irritating. Okay, and now we have to figure out, as some of y'all call us investigating journalism, now we have to figure out, who is this holding the camera? Which one is Shanquella? What time of the day was this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just so irritating, y'all. This is so irritating.
It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
I'll keep my hot benefits that I don't want to wear.
They what the old said, they croup.
Wow.
Y'all, it don't take that long to get naked.
Look into this video.
Y'all,
I have to look into this video some more and find out the accuracy of this video and find out a little bit more about what's going on in this video. But yeah, this is crazy. So, and then remember I was just saying to y'all, like, dang, I'm pretty sure some more footage of what did they do the first night. So this look like, if that video is legit, this look like that would be the first night that they actually, you know, like, did they go out? Did they ever go out? Did they do anything at any point, or was it just a straight up setup? So I guess now more footage and more videos and stuff will be released, and we'll be able to answer those questions. But anyway, thanks y'all for hanging in here with your girl. And like I said, I watched this video with y'all for the first time. I watched the dad's interview with y'all for the first time. And so we just gathering pieces of information that we learning all together at the same time. I will be back with y'all when I get some more updates. If anybody that's on this platform and y'all have not liked this video, hit the like. If y'all have not subscribed to me, make sure y'all subscribe to the notification bell, because I will be back. I will be back with another breakdown, and possibly if the Holy Spirit to me and I'll be able to do a on this, I'm going to. So y'all, stay girl. You guys, and y'all have a good night, and I thank y'all for rocking in with me tonight. All right, I know it's kind of late. We'll continue this another day. All right.